The woman comes home after a hard day. Suddenly I realize that the person in the mirror is not me. And here's what's even scarier. His family didn't notice anything wrong. And it's all because of him. Woman named Jenny, a beautiful woman in France. Love like glue with husband Dior. They jointly manage a happy family of 4. But recently, Jenny is having trouble at work. Customers' bizarre request. It prevented her from developing her normal writing skills. Under pressure, there seems to be a mental problem. Jenny starts to become extremely sensitive. He tried to control his emotions in front of his children, but it will still be due to some small problems. Unhappy with family. This evening after dinner, Dior played a home video. In the beginning, everyone was talking and laughing. It wasn't long before Jenny realized something was wrong. He felt as if the placement of the table had changed. When you come back and watch the video carefully, the husband and daughter are behaving strangely. It seems to be performing some kind of prayer ritual. The more Jenny thought about it, the more confused she became. I always feel like something dirty has entered my house. The next day, wait for the husband to take the children to school and leave. Jenny took a close look at the placement of the furniture, and I found nothing particularly different. The result is the effort to turn around. All the furniture suddenly changed. It feels like I'm in someone else's house. Jenny was in disbelief. What scares him even more is, the person in the video has also changed, turned into a somewhat exotic woman. Jenny hurried into the street. After seeing that the outside world has not changed, finally breathed a sigh of relief. However, the strange things did not end. Husband and children come home later. Jenny is helping her son fix his hair. I found that my son's birthmark had changed position. Dazed Jenny looks dazed. I was just about to talk to my husband about it. I saw the other party's pupils turn blue. Jenny is going crazy. Crazy weird lost one after another. Is the house really haunted? Jenny was tortured and uneasy. I finally closed my eyes and took a break. A brunette girl suddenly appeared at her bedside. Jenny was in a trance. Remember one day after get off work, I have seen this girl before. She got up and went into the living room to look for her. Clearly perceived that the girl is around, but I just can't catch her. Dior was awakened by the noise. I saw Jenny with a nervous look. She couldn't help but wonder if she was seriously ill. Jenny was driving to work early in the morning. Horror these days. It made him even more mentally broken. When the brain swings, and almost knocked over a lucky viewer. Dior, who was informed, rushed over him. To avoid further accidents, I had to take Jenny home first. As soon as she got home, Jenny was stupid, because the room layout has changed again. Even his daughter, he also became to other children. Janet felt a fever on her brain, ran back to the room to change into clean clothes. But I found that no clothes fit me. Jenny cried helplessly. Dior warms his heart and comes to comfort. As they spoke, the two rolled onto the bed. The war is raging. Directly Jenny somehow feels wrong. Dior turned into a stranger. Then he scolded and kicked it away. Facing Jenny's crazy behavior, Dior couldn't take it anymore. Finally chose divorce. Maybe feel wronged. Jenny also wants to save the marriage. Mediation to no avail. Dior temporarily sent him back to his parents' house. Jenny's mother is a gambler, not at the casino all day. Just on the way to the casino, Jenny finds her mother. He became more and more impatient as he waited for the other. After a convulsion, he found that his face had completely turned into a black-haired woman. But for the changes that have taken place in yourself, mother doesn't feel it at all. But I could see that Jenny was very tired. I advised him to give up writing. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. However, the next second, Jenny saw a terrifying scene. The mother turned into a white-haired old man. A strange aura instantly enveloped him. Jenny couldn't help crying anymore. Go back to the room and find the key. He dug out a photo from the drawer. The white-haired old man told Jenny, the blonde girl in the photo is her. The brunette is her younger self. As for the other person, a friend from Italy, Jenny is very different, because the blonde woman is the mother she remembers. But why did the white-haired old man say he was not familiar with it? Jenny suddenly realized something. Maybe wait until you find the blonde woman. All the truth will come to light. So despite the obstruction of the white-haired old man, Jenny boarded the train to Italy. She was looking out the window in a trance on the train. I don't know the shadow reflected in the window. It's another Jenny. Arrive in Italy. Jenny relies on childhood memories. Outside a small restaurant, and the lady boss of the restaurant, it was the blonde mother he remembered. Jenny was overjoyed. Hurry up and find each other. But my mother doesn't seem to know her. Then Jenny took out the photo and asked. The other party still has no impression at all. What shocked Jenny even more was her husband in France. It turned out to be a mother-son relationship with a blonde mother. What's going on here? Jenny was puzzled. I wanted to get an outpoint from my husband, although the other party has never seen him, but I remember someone who looked a lot like Jenny. Too bad that person has been dead for years. Asked Wu Guo one after another. Jenny had to stay at the hotel first. Dazed, he fell asleep. In a trance, it feels like there are two children in the house. The next second, Jenny suddenly woke up. He went to the window to watch. I saw the brunette girl again. Then he rushed downstairs. The brunette girl kept her distance from him. When Jenny can't keep up, it will stop and wait again. Looks like it's leading him somewhere. Jenny follows the brunette girl around the streets. Came to a party thrown by the blonde mother. He was a little uncomfortable at first. After all, I'm not familiar with these villagers. But with the upbeat music, Jenny, or can't help but twist to the beat. But jumping and jumping, Jenny felt something was wrong. His thighs don't know when, suddenly swollen into an elephant leg. It's extremely difficult to move around. For fear of being discovered, Jenny snuck into her blonde mother's bedroom, accidentally overheard the conversation between the two of Dior. So they knew Jenny. Due to family reasons, I never had the courage to meet him. During the conversation, I learned that Jenny is not Jenny. It was Maria. Looking at the very familiar bedroom decoration style, Jenny has a brain short circuit for a while. Then he came to the mirror. Then the blonde mother came in, facing Jenny, who turned into a brunette girl. My mother wasn't surprised and told the truth. It turns out that the brunette is Maria. The blonde mother is her biological mother. She also has an older brother. It's Dior. The reason why the biological mother is unwilling to recognize her. The main reason is that I don't want to remember the bad things. After her biological mother divorced Maria's father, due to family reasons, a French woman decided to adopt him as her adopted daughter. This person is the white-haired old man. Slowly, Maria came to terms with this reality and became good sisters with the real Jenny. However, a car accident shattered all this beauty. The adoptive father and Jenny died in a car accident. Maria and Jenny's tightly held hands. It's like a kind of spiritual transmission. In the face of sudden changes, Maria's young heart was dealt a huge blow again. Because I can't get out of the shadows, he left this sad place. Later married and had children. But because of the trouble at work, awakened the fragile nerve deep in the memory. At this time, Maria's spirit was very confused. She often transforms herself into Jenny. Recognize your husband as a brother who loves you. As for the children of the two, also imagined as the crystallization of Jenny and Dior. Stress in life and work. Let Mario worrying about gains and losses. Start to remember your childhood self. Guide him out of the shadows. Return to self. Ultimately relying on childhood memories. Maria is back to normal. Also found the truth of all the problems. The next day, Maria left the hotel. I saw that I came to pick up my adoptive mother. He didn't go to talk to the other party. Instead, tell the phone to contact. Return to France. Maria, free from the nightmare in her heart. Finally back to normal life. All at the same time as she found herself. Make it real. She smiles at Jenny. It's a complete farewell to the past. From now on, Jenny will always be in Maria's heart. Let's enjoy a better life in the future together. Don't Look Back was released in 2009 by Sophie Marceau. Moni Cavallucci starred in 2 roles together, Muse. The film explores the inner world, but one on reality, and the story of perception and self-awareness unfolds. The twisting wave front is getting better. Deliberately create a sense of confusion, blurring the line between reality and imagination. Don't correct mistakes that are not mistakes. Don't change the facts that can't be changed. The pursuit of the answer is not important. The process of analyzing the fog is the key. Key life is a complex and profound theme. How are you doing alone? A lot of it comes from being good with others, relationships and family. The sense of belonging brought by friends. Learn to accept life's uncertainties. Keep inner peace. Insist on doing things that are meaningful to you. Cherish the present. Active life. So that's it for today's movie. See you next time.